morning, loves. It's a beautiful day. Coach V here, your go-to love solution provider, bringing you a brand new way to level up your love life. Welcome to Love Hacks. Today's hot tea: you break up, they explore. You heal, glow, and move on, and suddenly they come knocking with a Spotify playlist and an apology. Do you take them back or send them straight to the "we had a good run" Hall of Fame? Let's talk about it, because some people don't come back for love. They come back because they got rejected. Let's take a look at our story this morning. Anne?
To everyone that had a long-term relationship, would you still accept your ex even though they dated someone during the time you two split up? Papayag pa ba kayong tanggapin yung long-term ex nyo if bumalik sila kahit after nyo nakipag-date na sila? Additional question, gaano katagal yung acceptable sa inyo? Like, tatanggapin nyo ba sila 3 months after your relationship tapos nakipag-date sila?
Let's unpack this. Nako, the heartbreak math here. You were the ride or die. They hit a speed bump and rode off with somebody else. Now they want a U-turn back into your heart. Let me ask you, love, would someone who truly loved you, mind, body, and soul, even have the capacity to entertain someone new while you're still fresh in the system? Because here's the truth, love. When somebody is truly in love with you, what happens to their brain is this: it hyper-focuses on their partner. Even just thinking of cheating becomes mentally exhausting. So if they cheat on you, alam mo na. So if they accidentally fell into someone else during the break, they weren't heartbroken. They were long available. And if they apologize for it before and it happened again, nako, that's no longer a mistake. That's a habit and a cute outfit. And here's the truth that stings. If a man can't control his urges when he's technically single, he definitely won't control them when you're officially together. Self-control is not conditional on your Facebook status. If he can't say no when it's easy to walk away, he won't say no when the temptation comes during the relationship. So ladies, would you take back an ex who went out with another woman just because you were on a break or you had a fight?
And go
You had a
ahead.
fight?
I'm gonna make you go
no,
first.
I'm trying to make it clear.
Diba
What is the situation? You
diba
broke up
sometimes
or you just fought?
Right. Sometimes you fought. Tapos diba, there's this hiwalay na tayo. And then the next few days, he was already out on a date.
Oh, okay. If
And
that
then
is
he
the
would say,
situation,
technically, we were on a
break.
Diba?
Yeah.
Mga ganyan. Technicality, dinadalo sa technicality. How would you feel about that?
if that were the case,
Yeah.
the way you described it, they fought and then after nilang mag-break, he started seeing someone else, I'd probably say no.
No taking
Yeah,
back?
kasi that is the situation.
Gotcha.
But
But okay, elaborate.
yeah, no, because I thought you had a second part.
And then we'll ask.
Yeah, it happened
go
to me.
ahead.
So we broke up, but we didn't have a fight. We just mutually had a breakup. We agreed that okay, we have different plans and we went our separate ways.
Okay.
So and then when we were apart, he
Dated
was seeing
somebody
someone else, and I was also seeing someone else. And then we got back together, and now we're still together.
Look at this. This is the exemption, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So I guess it depends on
Yes.
why you broke up,
Right.
and it's a situation
Got
thing.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. How about you, Monique? How will you feel?
No, for me, no, because like you said, if they were that available that quickly after we're
Quickly,
like fighting or after we broke up, then obviously they were already micro cheating before we broke
Good
up.
point.
But unless like kind of like what Anne said, unless you guys broke up and it was
Yeah,
amicable and you guys went your separate ways and eventually down the line later on you guys get back together, then that's different, right? It's not,
Okay.
I feel like on purpose that you guys are seeing each other. You're just trying to figure out
Thank-
if it's really meant to be or not. I don't know.
All right, thank you. Well, now let's go to Pao. Pao, I have a question for you. Imagine
go.
you are in a relationship and then you break up for 2 weeks. Do you have the
Ang
capacity
bilis naman ng 2 weeks.
to go on a date again on the
too
3rd
fast.
week?
Wait, kasi when you break up,
Kaya mo yan, Pao.
are you done? Is it done? Like, kasi at the end of the day,
Done.
for me, moving on at its own pace. whichever floats the person's boat, diba?
about
Is
you?
is it gonna be a problem? Depende on the situation, how you broke up.
Yeah.
Right? You know, like if it were something na tipong, let's say you were together for extended period of time, but then it was petering out for a very long time.
Yeah.
And then it didn't really feel like a relationship in the end, what are you going to do? And at the same time, like you said, sometimes there's cheating, may revenge
Yeah.
dating.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
So I
may
think the
ganun.
question here is, does a man has the capacity to quickly
Oh, I think anyone
Jump
has the
boat.
capacity.
I think
anyone has the
immediately.
I
capacity.
feel like both
Immediately.
men and women
Okay, okay.
have that capacity.
Oh, I've seen both ways. Yeah, that's true.
So-
It's a per situation basis.
Yes,
Gotcha.
it
So what do
is.
you feel about the letter sender? Was she just being bitter or does she have
Bitter.
terms na... Kasi what happened was the man came back to him.
To her.
So to her. And so her question was, is he coming back because he loves me or is he coming back because he couldn't get anyone
Well, but
better?
how long were they apart? See,
Daming detalye.
that's why you need to know
Yeah.
details
So I think
before
we have to
judging.
operate.
To
We have
judge.
to operate on a general terms. Like,
Kasi-
what is your gut feeling tell you?
Ako, for me, as long as hindi siya safety net. Like, if she ends up feeling like a safety net,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
then
up.
I am like, wag
Yes.
na.
Right,
Right?
right,
Kasi
right.
at the end of the day, syempre yung value mo, you should be the first choice, not the last choice.
Diba?
Right.
So, Pao,
Yeah.
do you agree when science says that if you're really in love with somebody, you tend to hyper-focus on them? So there's no way that you could be dating or seeing multiple people at the same time if you're really in love with your girl.
I think that if you're seeing someone else already, then obviously,
It's not
hindi
it.
ka, yeah, hindi ka invested. You're not there.
Gotcha.
So,
All right. So, ladies and gents, having said that, here is your breakup to glow up guide. Number one, if they could be taken away easily, they're not worth keeping. A quality partner doesn't bounce, they rebuild. Number two, if they dated around while you were broken, they were never planning to heal with you. They just wanted a distraction immediately. Three, if you're the one who had to hold the pain while they had the pleasure, sis, you're not a placeholder, you are the plot twist. And four, watch what they do, not what they say. Sasabihin nila, I made a mistake. It's cute, but did they grow? Or just circle back because you were the safest option. And finally, the biggest glow up, not going back to what broke you. Because love isn't about timelines, it's about alignment. That's it for today, love. If someone can replace you, sleep with somebody else, and then come back with a sweet message and second chance request, don't confuse their panic with passion. Remember, loves, if they lack discipline when they were out of a relationship, they will lack loyalty too when they're in one. A man who can't say no to short-term thrills will never be a long-term material. Remember, you're not a backup plan. You are the blueprint. And so, ladies and gents, when your ex slides back with a I still love you and that I made a mistake energy, check if they're serious or just single. This is Coach V, your daily dose of sass, science, and second chances, only if it's worth it. DM your dilemmas at Dating Coach V, and let's break it all down. Until next time, have a beautiful day. Love you.
I like that